Hey traders, today was not my best day. The lesson for today is trade with the trend. Don't try to short the top of the market. Don't try to figure out where the top is and short it. And that's actually one of my rules that I have written down on my rule paper. And I didn't follow it for whatever reason today. I just thought I was smarter than the market and it cost me. So overall, mixed bag today. In one set of my accounts, I hit my daily loss limit, my personal limit. Other set of accounts, I did hit my daily profit target, and that's one of the ones that I'm on track for a payout. So I have one more day to hit my profit target, and I will get payouts in that set of accounts. So overall, I feel okay about the day. I definitely didn't trade very well, but I don't want to be recording this video, but the whole point is to kind of review my trades, put myself out there so that you guys can give me feedback. I would love that. So comment below if there's anything as I walk through this, you can point out and share with me like what I did wrong, what I should have changed. So first off, let's start with this trade right here. This was the PPI news release this morning. It pumped the market. I don't know if there's data on this and maybe I shouldn't do it, but a lot of times, oftentimes, the market candle will retrace. So I let it settle a little bit. It looked like it was rejecting VWAP there. And I tried to short it down to just where the news release came from. Got stopped out on that one. That honestly, I came into today with a short bias for whatever reason. And obviously that was a bad thing because it was a very bullish day. But this right here should have been indication number one that it was not going to go down because the news made the market pump and the sellers never could really bring it back down to that candle low. So that's kind of where I went wrong, and that was indication number one. So once the market opened, took my first trade about 30 minutes in, so I was patient. It looked to me like the market was trending down. Like there's market open right there. It was trending down. It never really reached the previous day low or London low. And I like to do, I like NASDAQ's NQ's liquidity sweeps. So I think in my mind where I went wrong with these two trades is I was waiting for the market to grab that liquidity and then go up. So that news release candle, I knew it was a bullish like news thing. I knew we were going to go up. I just was waiting for that liquidity grab first. And that's how I got chopped up on these two trades. So you can see here, it was rejecting all the VWAPs. So I know this is kind of a bundled mess right here, but the two yellow candles are anchored from the news release, CPI and PPI. And then the two blue ones are anchored New York VWAP and the overnight VWAP. So it looked like it was kind of rejecting and staying below that. So I took a short trying to grab the previous day low liquidity. I did it again. That was my mistake. I should not have taken that same idea again because obviously it was just kind of chopping around here. There was no direction. Not good. So 3 losses so far for the day. That actually hit my loss limit in one of my accounts. I did recover. It ended up coming up and retesting VWAP, breaking above it, and I took it up to Asia high is where I had my take profit, previous day high actually. And at that point, again, for whatever reason, I had a short bias. I was thinking, it grabbed Asia high, it grabbed previous day high. There was a strong rejection there. I took a short, got stopped out. And then I did it again and again. So kind of got tilted today. I shouldn't say kinda, I did. I even see this dumb purple line here. I started to draw a trend line, which I never follow trend lines. So that should have been indication number one that I should have turned off my computer and gone home, gotten out of this. But I took 3 attempts at a short. These were bounces off the trend line. This one wasn't even a bounce off of the trend line. So bad day there. Got traded way too much. Honestly, by this point, I shouldn't have even been trading. I would say it was a bad trade. I kind of got lucky. It bounced off the trend line, and that one was the top. So I shorted the top and finally got it right. Just brought it down to previous day high. So I was kind of just looking for a retracement. Wasn't looking for the whole move. So that was good. Kind of got my mindset right back on that one. Let me turn off. There we go. So last couple trades, I did get 2 more wins to finish out. So this is how I ended up hitting my profit targets. Here I can see like the trend ended up going way down. It started to get very bearish. It was retracing the whole move from today. The reason I took this one is it had broken back below previous day high. So you can see that. And that kind of just gave me the indication that we were going to continue down. And I just trailed my stop loss. I was aiming for point of control or the 60-minute, the initial balance high, somewhere around there. I ended up getting out at the 15-minute opening range high. So that was a good trade. And then it bounced off of this news candle pretty strong and recaptured the initial balance high and VWAP and all that. So I took one more just tiny little scalp to hit my profit target for the day. So overall, lots of mistakes today. I did recover and make a few good trades, but I kind of just got lucky on them. I did not trade very well today. Lessons learned. First of all, stick with my rules, right? Trade with the trend and try not to short the top because that was dumb. Anyway, I would love your feedback, you guys. I hate putting this out there, but I want to be real and just share with you the ups and the downs and show you that even though I'm not perfect, there are some wins because, you know, a couple weeks ago, I would have been blowing these accounts. Like I would have been resetting accounts and having to start completely over tomorrow. But the good news is I hit my profit target in one. I will be getting a payout in that one. And then over the next couple of days, if I trade well over the next couple of days and don't have one of these days again. And then in my other set of accounts, I still have them and I'm still in good shape. And I just extended my payout a little bit. So it could be another week or so. But overall, good lessons. And I'm happy to be able to recap and look back at where I went wrong and just use this as an experience to learn and grow and get better. Thanks, guys.